right, welcome everybody to the Here There Anywhere podcast, the podcast for all who wander. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you turn on your notifications because you won't want to miss it. Also, make sure that you subscribe to all of our social media accounts at HTAnywhere on YouTube, Instagram, and TripAdvisor. And now that that's done, usually we do go into daily world news. But if you've been listening for the past couple episodes, I haven't been feeling the news. So we're not going to do the news today. I don't feel like it. It's very sad. And today's episode is not sad at all. It's actually going to be super fun. And I'm really excited. And as you can see, if you are watching us on YouTube right now, I have some guests in the studio and on Skype that will be joining me for today's episode, which is entitled Brunch-Lanta. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
In the studio, I have my very best friend for like the longest time. She probably knows me more than anyone. Marielle Smith.
Hello.
On Skype, I have my two beautiful line sisters, Dahemia, my back. Oh, hey, back. What's going on?
Hey.
And Kamarika. Hey. All right, y'all. So for a lot of you who have been listening, you all know that this podcast, me and myself, we are based out of the Metro Atlanta area. So that kind of ties into the title of Brunch-Lanta. And I don't know about y'all. I think I kind of mentioned this in the last podcast. When did the switch go? Like, when did Atlanta become like brunch city? Like, nobody goes to church anymore on Sundays. They be like, when we going to brunch? Like,
and
I'm just saying, I don't know when the switch came from like Jesus to waffles.
I mean, why can't both? Like, I mean, why we can't both?
You definitely can, but I don't know.
I love some Jesus with my waffles.
I think brunch is competing with Jesus because the hours they be starting brunch now is kind of early, so it's like church or bottomless mimosas. Like, you either getting saved, you're gonna be sinning by 2:00. So we got to figure this out.
Not 2:00.
Yikes! Yikes!
I'm just saying.
For facts.
Honestly, you gotta pick one.
Yeah. And especially with the sin part, depends on where you go.
We'll get into that. We're gonna get into that. So for you guys who are following us on Instagram, which if you are not, please do so at HTAnywhere. But if you are, you will notice on our story, we posted recently some questions that I'm going to be asking you guys, but I'm also going to be sharing the results of those questions that we put online, as well as some additional questions, just to kind of get your brunch vibe. Like, what is your brunch vibe? Okay. All right. So our first question is, and I guess whatever order y'all want to go in, who wants to go first, y'all can figure that out, flip a coin. But the first question is, do y'all prefer like a club brunch type of vibe or a chill brunch type of vibe?
Club.
Yes. I too would like to club while brunching.
Okay. So I can do either or. I'm gonna say it depends. It depends on who I'm going with. So if I'm going with my line sisters, and we're not trying to talk about nothing. We're just like there for the atmosphere. We saw each other last week, and we just trying to, just turn up real quick. Right. I love a brunch club environment because it's like a day party, and then I get to go home and sleep after. I'm like at sleep by 4, and then if it's like, oh, we need to talk about some stuff, then I'll do like a sit down, we quiet kind of brunch.
That's cute. I like, first of all, the first answer is very quick. You guys know what you like. That's great.
Listen, I just want some waffles with some bop in it. Like, I don't think that's it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I felt that.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right. So if you see her with a t-shirt next time with waffles and with some bop in it,
I feel like that should be a merch shirt, Imani, like a crew neck sweatshirt.
You know what? And if I make it, you better wear it to all the brunches.
You know I will.
Listen, you already know in Atlanta at brunch, you got to be looking cute.
Listen. Okay. Well, me myself, I like a good club brunch because I don't go nowhere. People who know me know I be in the house. And I live far from the city anyway, so it's on purpose. I don't go nowhere. So when I'm like ready to go out, I'll be like, okay, where are we going? Like, because I could just sit and chill at the crib and eat waffles by myself because I do it all the time. So I like club brunch. That's where it's at. Give me a good DJ, some good vibes. So, okay, cool. All right, our next question, which since all of my lovely ladies here, y'all look good, first of all. You look good. I just had to put that out there.
Thank you.
So what is your must-have? So when you're getting dressed to go to brunch, what's your one like must-have that you gotta have when you go on a brunch to just set it off?
I'm gonna answer I just need some fire ass shoes. Like I just need some shoes, like some really good shoes. Either and it depends, where I'm going again. So if I'm going to like a club atmosphere, it needs to be heels, but I need to be able to walk and dance and turn up in them. Lord. And then if I'm gonna be sitting down the whole time, then I'll go with like the more riskier heel. But like for me, it's shoes. Like I pick out my shoes first before I pick out anything else. Yeah,
I like that. All right, my two fashionistas, because both of y'all the most fashionable people I have ever encountered. So I need to know. I need to know what y'all gotta have when y'all go to brunch.
Honestly, I'm real low maintenance. Like if I just got some eyeliner and some heels on, I don't really care about nothing else. I'm going to have a good time. You could like it, love it, hate it, but I'm going to be there.
There you go. All right, what's yours?
Well, for me, you can never go wrong with popping lipstick and just like an off the shoulder jumpsuit.
You're just stealing all of mine, bro. All of them.
I'm in your head
all the time.
Not my fault.
All the time.
But because sometimes because I agree with you, sis. Like sometimes you go in there, like have my little eyebrows, and I'm here for the mimosa. Like where is it? It needs to be bottomless. Other times I need to walk in there. I want necks to be broken. Okay, I want them to be like, you know what? She didn't even ask for the bottomless. I'm gonna give it to her.
You know what?
Yes.
I can accept that, especially coming from you, because listen, she has some of the best lipstick I've ever seen, and I guess that's why I be trying to like keep my lipstick gang up, because that's really my essential. Like if I got a good popping lip, because again, y'all know I don't go nowhere, so makeup is like not a thing unless I'm outside. So when I do put my makeup on, I'll be like, let me make sure these lips is together. I like a good ombre lip. I gotta have my ombre lip wherever I be going. Yes. Okay, y'all cute. Y'all be cute for brunch. That's nice. You be cute. Hush your mouth. You be cute.
It also depends on who I'm going with.
Well, you be cute. You be going with me.
Cause you be cute.
Don't y'all be having that friend like when y'all go somewhere, like okay, like I'm gonna ask, like me and Samantha, we finna go like hang out at the Vibe. And then you're like, okay, well, Samantha gonna be out here stepping on neck, so like now I have to. So I got a friend like that.
I think everybody does have a friend like that, but I think in certain friend groups, I'm that friend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that friend.
Listen,
in certain friend groups, I'm that friend. But I feel like with like other groups, I'm like, okay, what y'all about to wear? All right, cool, I'll wear that too.
You know what my favorite line is? Do I need to put my eyebrows on? I say that every time we like, we going out. I'll be like, do I need to put my eyebrows on? Because if that's the case, like eyebrows leads to like real clothes, which leads to like real shoes. So I just want to know where on the spectrum I need to be.
Yes.
Especially keeping up with these girls. Lord have mercy. All right. So next question. This is one of the questions that we posted on our Instagram story. All right, so brunch must have good food or good music. Which one matters more to you?
Food.
Okay. Comida. Is that Spanish for food?
Yeah.
It's the minimum. We could turn up later, but we came here for food, so.
Mm-hmm. I'm a second that.
Okay, well on Instagram, no. On Instagram, most of our followers agree with you guys. 92% who answered said that brunch must have good food, and 8% said that they must have good music. And I don't disagree. I like to eat as much as well, I wouldn't say the menus be restricted for me because I do like a good omelet.
Mm-hmm.
But even as a vegetarian, I get some good food at brunch.
Listen.
So All right.
Thing when I was vegan and going to brunch, I was so sad. I just didn't go.
Well, being vegan is harder because you can't have like no cheese on your non-omelet. You can't.
I gotta
eat
have
anything.
cheese. I gotta have cheese.
Yeah,
She can't have the egg either.
I'm not mentally
That was
strong
my
enough to get
that
up
was my
cheese.
issue. That's why I'm not vegan anymore because I love brunch too much. not enough brunch options.
That's okay because brunch. Listen, I know you mess around and go and like BQE somewhere and be like, I need a vegan. They're gonna be like, excuse me.
Vegan what? You can use cauliflower if we got that, and it's probably fried.
We have
First
beef
be like,
alcohol.
What'd you say? We don't have that.
I think because it's so loud.
But for real,
It's so loud in there.
I love it.
See what we got here. All right. So another question we asked on our Instagram was, which one do you think is the best day to brunch, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Mhm.
Why Saturday?
It's just people already out doing things, and I be hungry.
You don't be hungry on Sunday?
I do, but like it's already like popping on Saturday downtown, and then like you eat, then you be chilling for a second, then you be like, okay, what's the next move? Sunday, you do your brunch, and you go home and pass out with the Sunday nap. Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. What y'all think? Saturday or Sunday?
I'm gonna say Saturday too because I feel like Sunday is my productive day where I can like, oh, I'm a grocery shop. I'm being an adult because I already turned up one of the days. So now I can like be grown and then get ready for the rest of the week. I think, I'll say that. That's why I'll say Saturday.
Okay. Kamar, you got some real thought behind this answer. I'm really anxious to hear what you're going to say.
Honestly, I feel like Saturday would be ideal, but it's just something about Sunday when you go and you're like, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna make this count.
And look,
You just have
we here.
I gotta get this fun in right now because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So, and honestly, why not both? Why not? But I would say Sunday.
Some good points.
That is a very great point. And I don't disagree with you. I personally would rather brunch on a Sunday than a Saturday. Like, it's something about, like, to me, like, Sunday and breakfast already go together. So, like, Sunday and breakfast and alcohol is like, yeah. You know what I mean? So,
that's so true.
I feel like, and plus, like you said, it's like a day party. So it's not like I'm going to be out all night on Sunday when we got to go to work tomorrow. I'm going to be at the house by 2:30 and I'm going to be asleep by 3 o'clock. So it's fine. I go fresh and bright and early for work on Monday and I don't feel like my time was wasted.
That's true.
So that's what's up. But on Instagram, when we posted this question, 75% of people who answered thought that Saturday was better to brunch than Sunday. Whatever. That's cool. Okay, so I think this was our last question that we posted on Instagram, but I do have more questions for y'all. Our last Instagram question was, this is, put some thought behind this.
Okay.
Mimosa or Bellini? I need to know.
I love a Bellini. I'm not gonna lie. Especially because they're so rare. But if they have bottomless Bellinis, it's lit. Yeah, and they're rare. Like, not a lot of people carry Bellinis. I feel like everybody has a mimosa.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, I feel like I would prefer Bellinis, specifically mango. But I feel like most people don't even have them. It's like you get mimosa, or that's it, water. So really, I mean, you gotta love it regardless, because that's all they got.
And the water be on ice.
Is it because people don't have Bellinis, or is it because people don't ask for them?
I feel like a lot of times people don't have like the puree for the Bellini. Like, you need like a good like fruit to go with it, and all they have is orange juice.
And Atlanta places be Stingy. Remember when we went to that place for your birthday and they had pineapple bellinis, but it was like pineapple juice from the can? Like you could taste aluminum.
No, that wasn't for my birthday. That was for, we went to Taqueria. That was just a just.
That was red pepper? Yeah, that was red pepper. Yeah.
Not good.
And a lot of times too, the bellinis are bottomless.
Yeah, no, that's true. Except for that one place that we went to for Cam's birthday, but they closed it. What was the name of that place? It was over in Buckhead. Like Sage, I think it was called Sage.
Oh, Woodfire Grill. Yep.
But they closed that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They did have bottomless bellinis. I do remember that. Okay, so it sounds like y'all prefer a bellini because they're like a diamond in the rough. For lack of a word. Okay. Well, on Instagram, they beg to differ. 57% of people prefer a good old-fashioned mimosa versus bellini. Oh, are you one of those people?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, she's one of those people. Okay. So that was all of our Instagram questions. So the rest of these questions are just for you ladies and myself, which looks like we only got like 3 more. All right. So since everything has been going on, COVID done came through and ruined everybody's life. What do you miss the most about going to brunch?
I just miss him being around like a lot of people. I don't know if that like just like not like a humongous crowd, but just like like that community of people that like, okay, we're here to eat, we're here to listen to music, and we're here to be with our friends, but also be around people we don't know because we think they cute.
There you go.
Personally,
Like hood rat stuff for my friends. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah,
Definitely.
I miss that. And getting dressed up. Like,
Oh my God.
mm-hmm.
I
God.
haven't done my eyebrows in like 10 weeks, and I still don't know how to do them. I no longer know how to do them. So we're just, I don't know. It's a struggle. So I miss getting dressed up and then like going to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
What about you, Mario?
I was gonna say like at the end of a good brunch where you like turn up with your friends. You might have seen some celebrities. Like I always see people from Love and Hip Hop because that's like my favorite show.
Mm-hmm.
And like you get ready to go home and you just feel good. Like you have that good energy. You got that little buzz, maybe. You just feel like it was a good day.
Yeah. That's fair.
Come on, Ice Cube, today is a good day.
Yay, Ice Cube.
I think what
I'm sad.
I think what I miss the most about brunch is trying to find the bottom. Because when you try to find the bottom by yourself at home, it's called
not as fun.
So doing it in public with your friends at 11:30 in the morning, they call it brunch. So I miss more activities like that. And it makes me like, oh, and you're right. Brunch vibes like be the best vibes. It be light, it's airy, it's good time. It don't be no foolishness, and it be so chill. Oh my God, it'd be so chill. So yeah, I miss that. I miss trying to find the bottom. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Emotional.
Now I'm sad.
Right, like
I'm sorry.
When will that happen again?
Listen, according to the state of Georgia, by the end of the month.
I'll see y'all next year.
They just got to open 16.
Look, they said, bars, clubs, and concert venues can open May 30th. Or May 31st. It's 31 days in May.
Yes.
May 31st.
I'll get
my early shit. I'll
see y'all
be there. Yeah.
I'll continue running outside by myself. Thank you.
Listen. I don't even be running. I called her today, like, girl, I gotta get out of here. She's like, you want to go run? I was like, oh, never mind.
Listen, I was trying to help.
I was like, oh, never mind.
She was like, no, I'm good.
That's dumb. I'm not doing that. Okay.
That is dumb.
You have to deal with it on a daily basis.
So my last question for you guys before we get into some personal recommendations, I compiled a list of personal recommendations for me or from me to you all that are listening of my favorite brunch spots. But what are y'all's favorite brunch spot? Like, if I was like, yo, get dressed in like 20 minutes, we going to brunch. Where are we going? Like, where are we going?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. No, but BQE is like my top. I get the same thing every time. It's the catfish and grits. And what they don't even put on the menu is that I think it comes with like crawfish or shrimp, but like it comes in this sauce that is so good, y'all. And the portions, like you can't eat it all in one sitting. And they don't even tell you the surprises that you get on them.
Not the surprises.
That's number one. Number two is flying biscuit. They don't have lit music, but their biscuits will make you turn up. And that's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need. That's okay. That's cute. That's cute. What's y'all's favorite brunch place?
I think the last place I went to was Flying Biscuit, so
I think I went there with your sister.
Yeah. Where was I?
You were working.
Fine.
Listen, that's what happens when you're a flight attendant. You miss stuff.
Oh, shout out to y'all because y'all be traveling.
Listen, it's a burden I can bear.
Look, and we're gonna have her back for our season finale episode about airline etiquette. So if y'all want to hear some more from her, she will most certainly be back. So, Dahemia, what is your favorite or top two brunch places?
Okay, so I'm very bad at making food decisions. That's why I like going in big groups so everyone else can make the decision and then I can just show up. But
so wait, are you the person who be on the cereal aisle for like 20 minutes? Like, damn.
I'm like, damn, what cereal is that again?
Right. Like, I know it had last time. Maybe I should switch it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, what if I don't like it? Yeah, that's me. But I really liked Red Pepper. Taqueria. I love their brunch. I love their brunch. I love their lunch. I love their dinner. Their food is really good.
Lunch, brunch, dinner. Okay.
And like you be there the whole day. And they do have bellinis, and they do have like bottomless samosas, and so I really like that.
Okay, that's cute. Okay, that was nice. So some personal recommendations that I have for our listeners that I'm sure, if not one, all of us have been to at some point or another. Mm-hmm. The first one I have on here is one of Kamaria's favorites, BQE, located on Edgewood Avenue. They do have brunch on Saturday and Sunday. It is a club brunch vibe. If you ever want, a DJ that's like mixing it up on the ones and twos on the side of your like bacon and eggs, like that's where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? That's all. If OJ and hookah makes sense to you, then you should be at BQE.
You know I love hookah, so that's why she let me know.
You do need a reservation if you want a table. You do need to make a reservation. And for all my fellow vegetarians, they do have some options for us as well. And of course, they have bottomless mimosas for about $18.
And bellinis.
I don't know how much those are.
I think they're the same price, or if not, like maybe a couple of dollars more.
Okay, that was nice. I had to drink my wine. Okay. Next on our list is Red Pepper Taqueria, one of Dahemia's favorites, which I also love just as much. They have, what did I have? The name of that omelet. It was called like the Spanish omelet or like the Fiesta omelet, something like that.
Something like that.
That was so good. Like, it is all vegetables, and it's like it's a thick omelet too. It was really good though, and it had this really nice sauce on it. And it was good. It was really good. I liked it. So Red Pepper Taqueria is off Piedmont Road in Atlanta. They do have brunch on Saturday and Sunday. It's more chill than BQE. Like if you feel like getting cute, going out, being with your girls, but you still want to be able to hear yourself think and not yell across the table, you can go to Red Pepper Taqueria. Oh, they do. They do have mimosas for about $15, and you can get them in different flavors for like an additional $3. I like the mimosas there, Kamaria.
Shoulder shrug.
But in the event that you don't like any of the flavors of mimosas, they do got a whole bar, so make use of it. This next one is called Publico Kitchen and Tap. I don't know if have any of y'all been there? No,
not yet.
Publico Kitchen and Tap.
That sounds cool.
It's right next to Traffic, And I actually went there for one of Rosalind's events, and that's how I found out about it. It's on Crescent Avenue in Atlanta. It's a really chill girls hangout type of vibe, more so along the lines of Red Pepper. It's not clubbish, I guess, because the club is next door. But it's really cute. They have a really nice outdoor seating area. I like that as well. And then and if it's raining or if it's like cold, they have like these domes, like plastic domes that light up out there. It's really cute. They are, a little vegetarian friendly. They got some options for us, and they do have bottomless mimosas for $20 a pitcher, and you can get them for $35 if you want like specialty mimosas, which I'm assuming is different flavors. And last but not least, one of my new favorite places that at least 3 of the 4 of us have been to recently before all of this foolishness happened is Fin and Feathers. That's one of my new favorites over on Edgewood Avenue. That is where I had my 25th birthday brunch with all of my fun peoples except for this one because she couldn't get off work. I'm so sad. But we had a great time at Fin and Feathers. That was our first time going, and it was so much fun. The food is spectacular. Like, really, oh my God, so good. The mimosas were banging, and if it's your birthday, they give you a free shot. $10 tequila. Listen, they give you a free shot, and it was banging. The vibe was great. It is more of a club-ish. It's smaller. It is smaller than BQE, but like the tartness is there if you go with the right people. And of course, they do have bottomless mimosas for about $20. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So like, get your car washed in the parking lot because the parking lot. You can pay the car wash.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
For official too.
That's next level.
Is it official? Because I was very.
It really was like they had their whole stuff set up. They was like, "You want to wash your car too? It's this much money." I was like, "Oh, this is too much for me."
But did you wash your car though?
Huh?
Right. But did you wash it?
Huh? No.
Oh, okay.
I said I'll just take the parking lot. Thank there.
Wow.
I know I wasn't there, but y'all looked so pretty because I saw the picture. I was like,
"Thank you,
thank you." I thought of one other place that I really do love.
Okay.
Miss Icy's Kitchen Bar. It's really good. It's in Decatur, and I love it. I went there for my 25th last year.
I'm about to say, wow, really?
Yeah, I'm really young.
Wow, that's crazy.
Really accomplished.
Right. Whoa. Last year? 21st? Okay.
25th last year. It was really, really good. And they have good food and really good service. And it's like, again, like that vibes place. Like you want to be able to talk, but they still have really good music playing too. And they have a DJ. Yeah.
And it's like Caribbean or Jamaican.
Like Caribbean Southern. So it's like a infusion. The owner's like from New York, grew up Caribbean, but then lives down here. So it's kind of like a mixture of like the cultures. So it's really good.
Caribbean people always move to like New York, New Jersey area, and then they come down here, and then we be like, "Thank you, thank you so much.
You're welcome."
God bless.
All right. Well, with that, I do have a Instagram or social media question poll for you, for all of our listeners. It's really not a question, but just tag us on Instagram. I know right now it feels like it was so long ago, but tag us in your favorite brunch moments for a chance to be featured on our page. We'll post that on our story so you guys can go in and respond to it or tag us or what have you, but tag us in a picture of you enjoying your favorite brunch spot or the last time you went to brunch and just life was good, you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys do that. Thank you so much to the 3 of you for joining me today on today's episode. This was so much fun, and hopefully I will get to do this again with you all very soon, and hopefully I'll be able to do it in person because this is ghetto, okay? This is ghetto. Yeah. But I am very glad that you guys decided to join me today on episode 7. We are already on episode 7. We got 3 more episodes left for Brunch-Lanta. Thank you to our listeners. And if you guys will go ahead and take a quick break, We'll be right back with Keep the Money, Catch the Flight, Hotel Highlight, Foodie AF, and Globe by the Glass. Thank you guys. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming back after the break. Right now, I have my very own personal flight attendant still here with me in the studio. She's going to be sticking around with us as we come up on Keep the Money, Catch the Flight, Hotel Highlight, Foodie AF, and Globe by the Glass. Now, moving into Keep the Money, Catch the Flight, all deals are going to be brought to you today by Secret Flight. Again, that is Secret Flight. Go ahead and download that app and get you some good deals like the ones that we're going to go ahead and be bringing to you, or she's going to be bringing to you today. So yeah, that is coming to you from Secret Flight. So what do we have today from Secret Flight?
Today we have San Francisco to Morocco.
Flight attendant voice.
Always. $529 from October to March. Mm-hmm. That's on Air Portugal. Chicago to Ecuador, $281 from July to April, Copa Airlines. Atlanta to Dallas, $80 for Delta Airlines. Boston to Dublin, Ireland, $226 October to March, that's on Air Portugal. New York to Barcelona, $167 October to January, also on Air Portugal. All prices are round trip and dates provided are validity dates. Therefore, all trips must be booked during those allotted times in order for those prices to be honored. All right, so check those out.
That was great.
Thank you.
Do you talk to everyone in your flight attendant voice?
I actually really do. Like, you know, you have like your like your phone voice.
You have your phone voice. She has her flight
real.
attendant voice. It's beautiful. I love it either way.
Thanks,
all right, moving on to Hotel Highlight. We're going to be highlighting Embassy Suites. Now, I know they are a chain, so you can find them both domestically and internationally, just about anywhere in the world. More specifically, the one in Marietta on Acres Mill Road here in Atlanta. I stayed there actually this year for Valentine's Day. My fiance decided to take a couple days and was like, hey, let's do a staycation and do Valentine's Day at Embassy Suites in Marietta. And we had a great time per usual. I don't usually have any issues with Embassy Suites. We love their breakfast. Of course, if you have ever stayed at Embassy Suites, then you know that their omelets are thebomb.com. Their service is great. The rooms are always spacious and clean. So shout out to Embassy Suites in Marietta off Acres Mill Road. Moving into Foodie AF, staying in Atlanta. Now, I know we've talked a lot about food today and brunch and drinks and all this stuff. It's like, how do we still have Foodie AF and Globe by the Glass? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Sticking around in Atlanta, highlighting Slutty Vegan. Woo! Oh man, if you have been to Atlanta or if you've even heard, then you have heard of Slutty Vegan off Ralph David Abernathy Road in Georgia. Now, this place started out, of course, as a food truck that became widely known for its insane waiting lines and times. I, for one, have never waited in line for the food truck, but we have had the privilege of waiting in line at their storefront on Ralph David Abernathy. Mm-hmm. This food is fantastic, whether you are vegan or not, or somewhere in between. Listen, you won't know that it's not meat. It's so good. It's like vegan junk food. That's really what it is. It's vegan junk food. It's so good. It's like after you leave the club, if you ain't going to Waffle House, you probably going to Slutty Vegan, because it's that type of food. It's greasy. It's all these things. It's healthy, but it's dirty at the same time. So we really love Slutty Vegan. Shout out to them. Right now, you are still able to order from them. You can order pickup from them, and they are doing a fantastic job of making sure that their customers who have decided to come to the storefront, which they have just recently opened back up for orders, are staying 6 feet apart. They are doing their part during this time of COVID-19. So you guys check out Slutty Vegan, again, on Ralph David Abernathy Road in Atlanta, Georgia. Moving on to Globe by the Glass. I know we spoke a lot today about mimosas and bellinis. And, you know, those are some easy things to put together. You get a little orange juice, a little champagne, you know, put it together and you're all good. But today's Globe by the Glass is going to be highlighting what we call the Georgia Peach.
And no, I'm not talking about us. The Georgia peach, if you are interested in making one or just ordering it, just knowing what's in it, is 2 ounces of peach schnapps, 1 ounce of vodka, 4 ounces of lemonade, and 1/8 to 1/4 fluid ounce of grenadine. Put it together, close your eyes, and you are here in Georgia with a good old Georgia peach. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Thank you for sticking around for our extended period and doing all of our fun segments. It was all fun today. It was really a great time. And we're glad that you guys decided to tune in with us today and listen in. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Turn on your notifications. Subscribe to the YouTube. We are almost at 100 followers, you guys. So go ahead and, do your parts. Hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on so you can get more information like this whenever we bring it to you. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and TripAdvisor at HTAnywhere and sign up for our email list on our website at HTAnywhere.com. Now, next episode is going to be, we would like for it to be more of a submission episode. So this is, we would like to see a lot of our listeners submitting their stories to us at iminfo@HTAnywhere.com. Next episode is entitled Holy Hell in a Vacation Package. We are going to be talking, or more so reading, about your submissions about your worst vacation and why it was so bad. It doesn't matter why it was bad, if it was because of the service or the people you went with. Submit it to us. We want to hear about it. We want to read about it and get your take on what made it so bad so we know what not to do. Okay. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Bye.